Okay, let's dive into one of the most powerful, yet, honestly, under-the-radar tools for owning property, the land trust. We're going to break down what it is, how it works, and, why it might just completely change the way you think about legacy and ownership.
It's a question we all have to face at some point, right? You spend a lifetime building something, pouring your heart into a piece of land, making a home, but how do you make sure that legacy, that special feeling, actually lasts beyond you?
And this is the core of the problem. The traditional way of passing things on can be a total maze. The personal story of a place just gets buried under mountains of legal paperwork. And the whole process, it's public, it's expensive, and it's unbelievably stressful for the people you leave behind. But what if there was a better way?
Well, this is where the land trust comes in. And look, this isn't some new, untested idea. Its roots go way, way back, all the way to 1500s England, actually, where it was created to protect family estates. Today, it's an incredibly flexible, modern tool for pretty much anyone who owns property.
So, what is it exactly? Well, at its heart, a land trust is a really simple legal agreement. It just splits the ownership. You've got a trustee who holds the public title to the property, but you, as the beneficiary, you keep all the rights and all the control privately. You can live in it, rent it, sell it, literally anything you could before.
Let's just break that down real quick. There are only three key players here. First, there's you. You're the grantor, the person who creates the trust. Second, you pick a trustee to hold the title. This can be a trusted friend, your lawyer, a company, whatever. And third, you are the beneficiary. You're the one calling all the shots and getting all the benefits. See? Simple as that.
Okay, so why go through the trouble? Well, let's look at the first of three huge benefits, which I like to call the shield. This is all about privacy and protecting your assets, and believe me, it is a game changer for real estate investors and regular homeowners alike.
So check this out. It's like a tale of two titles. When a property's in your name, it's all over the public record. A quick online search shows exactly what you own, which can make you a really easy target for lawsuits. But with a land trust, the public record only shows the trustee's name. Your ownership is completely anonymous, and all of a sudden, you become way more trouble than you're worth to a lawyer who's just looking for a quick payday.
And you can take that protection to a whole other level. You can actually make a limited liability company, an LLC, the beneficiary of your land trust. Think of it like this. The trust gives you the privacy cloak, and the LLC provides a financial firewall. It's a seriously powerful one-two punch for privacy and protection.
So the main point here is that this shield gives you real, concrete benefits. It can stop lawsuits before they even start, it keeps your name out of public records where identity thieves go fishing, and it can even have some nice financial perks, like helping you navigate a loan's due-on-sales clause or, in some states, avoid transfer taxes.
But a land trust is so much more than just a shield. It's also what I call a seed. And this is where we move from the purely practical to something more profound. We're talking about protecting not just your assets, but your actual vision for the land itself.
Because a legacy, it's really about the future, isn't it? It's about making sure that a place you truly love, whether that's a family farm, a forest hideaway, or even a community garden, continues to serve its purpose long, long after you're gone.
I mean, this is such a powerful shift in perspective. When we stop seeing land as just a commodity to be bought and sold, and start seeing it as a living part of our community and our world, the way we plan for its future just fundamentally changes.
And this is where the land trust becomes your tool to make that vision a reality. Inside the trust agreement, you can legally require how the land is used. You can say it has to remain a wildlife sanctuary, that it can never be developed, that it must be used for regenerative farming, or that it's a space for cultural healing. Your values become legally binding instruction.
So let's zoom out to our third and final aspect, the sovereign. This is about taking that vision from just an individual legacy to a collective one, protecting entire communities and even cultures.
Historically, land ownership has often been about exclusion and taking things from the earth. But a land trust can be used to completely flip that script. It can be a tool for restorative justice, creating a new framework where land is treated as a shared resource for the well-being of everyone.
So just think bigger for a second. A whole community could use a land trust to create a permanent commons that can never be sold off. It can support indigenous-led stewardship, create co-living spaces like eco-villages, or guarantee that a piece of land is always accessible for education and cultural ceremonies. It helps us move beyond mine to ours.
So you see, whether you're thinking like an investor, a parent, or a community organizer, the land trust is just this incredibly versatile tool. It's designed to carry out your specific intentions for a property. And as you can see, this thing has been adapting for over 500 years. It went from protecting English estates from kings, to giving modern real estate investors privacy, to now enabling brand new forms of community stewardship. It has always been about empowering the owner's vision.
And no matter how you use it, the core advantages are universal. The biggest one? Bypassing probate court. That means no agonizing delays, no huge legal fees, and no public airing of your family's private business. It's private, it's efficient, and it makes sure your vision, not a court's, decides the future of your property.
And this is so important to remember. The legal deed that gets filed, sure, that's public. But the soul of the trust, the agreement that spells out your rules, your values, your hopes for the land, that stays completely private. Your letter of intent is like a personal guide, a story you pass down to future stewards, telling them why you did all this.
Ultimately, a land trust gives you the power to decide what story your land will tell for generations to come. It lets you protect your assets, your family, and your deepest values, ensuring your legacy is about so much more than just property lines on a map.